Filming from GenCon 2016, I'm here with Bruno Faidutti, who is the author of a new game that is premiering here as a prototype. The game is called Fearz, with a Z at the end, and it will come out in a couple of months, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Bruno, for agreeing to tell us a little bit about this game, which is a very loud game. I was walking by and there were people shouting, so can you tell us about this strange game?
It's very simple. You have it here.
Oh, there you go.
The idea is that players are afraid of one creature of the forest, which can be zombie, werewolf, dragon, ghost, vampire, etc. So each player has a hidden identity card, but not identity, but a card with the creature he's afraid of. And then we review cards one after the other, and with different creatures on them, 4 or 5. And every time you see the creature you're afraid of, you just shout. And then, if at any time you think you know that this player is afraid, for example, of the vampire, just point at him and say, oh, you are afraid of the vampire. And if you're right, both players score 1 point. Because you have to be caught in order to score as well. If you are wrong, you lose 1 point. The other player doesn't lose anything. And that's it. And first player with 5 points wins. There will be also a version on iPad, because it's very fun. You just have start a small animation and you see the creature in the forest, and when there is the one you are afraid of, you shout.
Can we see the game that is being played?
Yeah, here it is.
So the cards, I mean, the components look like spotted, and I feel there is something similar. Just like you have to spot the patterns. You have to figure out when these other players are shouting.
You see they are looking at their cards here, and then
we're just gonna peek a little bit. No. Okay. We don't say anything. We won't spoil it. Don't worry.
So I want to take a look at the minutes. I had 2 questions. One is...
You heard that? You heard that very manly shout? That's part of the game.
Oh, il a hacké le jeu, quoi.
It seems simple, but it seems fun, very social. I think it will work very well as a drinking game. I think people can easily adapt it as a drinking game.
If you have problems remembering everything.
That is true, but it increases the challenge.
Advanced rules. Once you know the game, you have a second card, and you have to make a different reaction.
Nice.
Depending on, and kids love it.
Yeah, it seems really fun. Thank you, Bruno. Thank you so much about this presentation of your new game, Fearz.
You're welcome.